Here are 3 vitamins that can raise your stroke risk. If you're over 60, what I'm about to reveal could save your life tonight. Picture this. You take your evening vitamins like you've done for years, go to bed feeling perfectly fine, and wake up unable to move one side of your body. Your speech is garbled, your vision is blurred, a stroke has struck without warning. And the cause? It wasn't your diet, your weight, or even your genetics. It was sitting right there in your medicine cabinet disguised as something healthy. Yes, you heard that right. The very supplements you trust to protect your heart, strengthen your bones, and sharpen your mind could be silently setting the stage for a devastating stroke. And the worst part? Your doctor may never ask about them. Because while they're checking your prescriptions and monitoring your cholesterol, those over-the-counter vitamins slip through unnoticed. Before we continue, I need to ask you something important. Have you ever thought twice about the vitamins you take every day? Type 1 in the comments if you've ever questioned whether your supplements are truly safe, or 0 if this information is brand new to you. And if protecting your brain health matters to you, hit that like button and subscribe. What you learned today could be the difference between keeping your independence or facing months of recovery. Vitamin number 1 is calcium supplements, the bone builder that blocks your arteries. For decades, doctors have told us to take calcium. Protect your bones, prevent fractures, stay strong as you age. And millions of seniors follow that advice religiously, swallowing 1,000 or even 1,500 milligrams of calcium every single day. But here's what almost nobody warns you about. When calcium enters your body through a pill instead of food, it doesn't always know where to go. Your bones can only absorb so much at once. The rest? It floats through your bloodstream looking for somewhere to land. And where does it settle? Inside the walls of your arteries. Over time, this creates hard, calcified deposits that turn your once flexible blood vessels into rigid, brittle tubes. Blood flow slows, pressure builds, and suddenly a clot forms and shoots straight to your brain. Let me tell you about Dorothy, a 68-year-old grandmother who never missed her calcium. Every morning with breakfast, 1,200 milligrams. She thought she was preventing osteoporosis. But one evening, while watching her favorite show, her arm went numb. Her face drooped. By the time the ambulance arrived, half her body was paralyzed. The CT scan revealed severe arterial calcification. Her calcium supplements had hardened her arteries so much that a clot was inevitable. Here's what you must understand. Your body needs only about 1,000 milligrams of calcium daily, and most of that should come from food. Dairy, leafy greens, and fortified plant milks provide calcium in forms your body recognizes safely. But when you add high-dose pills on top of what you eat, you're creating a calcium overload your aging body can't handle. So get a coronary calcium scan if you've been supplementing for years, switch to food sources whenever possible. And if you must supplement, never exceed 500 milligrams per dose. But calcium is just the beginning. The next vitamin might already be in your refrigerator, recommended by your own doctor. And when it combines with one medication that millions of seniors take, it can turn deadly in hours. Vitamin number 2 is fish oil, the heart protector that thins your blood too much. Walk into any pharmacy and you'll see rows of fish oil bottles promising to protect your heart and boost brain health. And millions of seniors take 2,000 or even 3,000 milligrams daily. But here's the dangerous truth. Fish oil is a natural blood thinner, and when combined with other medications or taken in excessive amounts, it can turn your brain into a ticking time bomb. Fish oil contains omega-3 fatty acids that reduce your blood's ability to clot. In moderate amounts, this can be beneficial, but stack high-dose fish oil on top of aspirin or prescription blood thinners like Eliquis, and suddenly your blood becomes dangerously thin. Even a minor bump to your head can trigger a hemorrhagic stroke, where bleeding floods your brain tissue. I'll never forget Robert, a 72-year-old retired electrician. He was taking aspirin, a blood pressure pill, and 3,000 milligrams of fish oil daily because he read online that it would prevent Alzheimer's. One morning, he bent down to tie his shoe and felt a sudden crushing headache. Within minutes, he collapsed. The scan showed a massive brain bleed. His blood had become so thin that a tiny vessel burst under normal pressure. The tragedy is that Robert thought he was being proactive. But nobody told him that more isn't always better. The safe upper limit for fish oil is around 1,000 milligrams of combined EPA and DHA per day. Always disclose every supplement to your doctor, especially fish oil. Check for interactions with your prescriptions. Never exceed recommended doses without medical supervision. Get your omega-3s from food when possible. Salmon and sardines provide the nutrients in balanced amounts your body can safely process. Now, this third vitamin is the one that scares me most. It's heavily marketed to seniors for heart health, and it sounds so safe. But if you're on blood thinners, this one supplement can reverse months of protection in just 3 weeks. Helen's story will show you exactly what I mean. Vitamin number 3 is vitamin K2, the artery cleaner that disrupts critical medications. You might have heard about vitamin K2 as the miracle nutrient that removes calcium from arteries. Health influencers call it the missing nutrient. And yes, in theory, vitamin K2 does play a role in calcium metabolism. But here's what they don't tell you. If you're taking blood thinners like warfarin, vitamin K2 can completely sabotage your treatment and send your stroke risk through the roof. Warfarin works by blocking vitamin K in your body, which prevents dangerous clots from forming. It's a delicate balance that requires regular blood tests. But when you start taking vitamin K2 supplements without telling your doctor, you're essentially fighting against your medication. Your blood becomes more prone to clotting. And for someone with atrial fibrillation or heart valve issues, that's a recipe for disaster. I remember Helen, an 81-year-old with atrial fibrillation who had been stable on warfarin for 5 years. Then she started taking vitamin K2 after seeing a video about arterial health. Within 3 weeks, she had a mini stroke that left her temporarily unable to speak. Her blood work showed her warfarin had stopped working effectively. The K2 supplement had reversed its effects. Never take vitamin K2 if you're on warfarin without explicit approval from your cardiologist. Get vitamin K naturally from fermented foods like sauerkraut and aged cheeses. These provide small, consistent amounts your body can regulate. And if you're not on blood thinners but still want a supplement, start low and monitor closely. The bottom line is this: vitamins are not always vitamins. They're active compounds that interact with your medications, your body chemistry, and your age-related vulnerabilities. What might help a healthy 40-year-old could harm a 70-year-old with existing conditions. Your safety doesn't come from following trends or buying the latest supplement. It comes from understanding your unique risks and talking honestly with your doctor about every pill you take. Your body at 60, 70, or 80 is not the same body you had at 40. Your liver processes supplements differently, your kidneys filter more slowly, and your blood vessels are more fragile. That's why something that once felt helpful can now quietly tip the balance against you. It's not the number of pills that protect you, but the wisdom in how you care for your body. I have seen it firsthand. When seniors shift from megadoses to steady nourishment from food, their minds grow clearer, their energy steadier, and their mornings calmer. So let me leave you with this. Your brain deserves more than guesswork. Listen when your body whispers and act before it screams. If this video opened your eyes, let me know in the comments. What's one change you're going to make today? Will you talk to your doctor about your supplements? Share your thoughts, and don't forget to like and subscribe so we can continue protecting seniors together. Because true health comes from balance, not bottles.